Now, I usually try to come on here and not try to cry. I normally try to do it at least once a year, where I come on and ask for advice or talk about something that might be a little bit sensitive. So I'm going to apologise. But I felt like I wanted to make this video because I need help. I am struggling so fucking bad with my mental health at the minute, and I think my mental health has always been something I've really, really, really struggled with. Like, really struggled with. It's just fluctuates so up and down. You know, like, I get people comment on here and say, oh, you seem happy all the time. And it's like, that couldn't be further from the truth. I generally don't feel happy all the time. I think a lot of how I feel and how I am is sometimes a mask to try and kind of fake it till you make it. You know, and what frustrates me the most is because I am lucky, because I do have, you know, I have you guys on here, I have my friends, I have my family, I have a job. And obviously, you know, there are parts of my life, obviously, that I don't share on here that I find extremely difficult. And, you know, everyone has things happen, like bad things happen in their life. Obviously, I just don't, I guess, talk about it on here because I don't ever want my platform to be a place where I just constantly talk about stuff like that. I mean, maybe it would be helpful because maybe how I feel, maybe some of you guys relate to it, and maybe that might help someone. I guess I just don't like to feel like a burden by being that person that always cries all the time, or that person that always feels sad all the time. So I kind of like suppress my feelings all the time, because I don't want to be that person. And I do the same with my friends, like, but then what I do is, and maybe some of you guys do it too, is I pull away so much, like to the point where I'm like an introvert and an extrovert, and I love being around people. And for me, it's so important to be around people. But right now, at this precise moment in my life, I generally don't want to see anyone. I'm waking up feeling so unhealthy. I feel sick all the time when I wake up because of how I feel. I wake up, you know, I'm not sleeping till 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning at some points because my mind is just in overdrive so badly that I just cannot sleep. You know, any noise that happens in my house, like, I'm petrified. I'm so scared. And it's because my mind's just going all the time. I'm, you know, I'm thinking about kind of, and this is probably a little bit, I'm thinking about, like, you know, like, I know when I get down bad, I start getting horrible thoughts, like not scary thoughts, like thoughts of being really, really scared of like death. It's making me really scared, but maybe it's because I'm feeling unfulfilled in my life, or something's making me unhappy that I'm feeling that way. Anyway, to my story, which is very long and winded out, I'm really sorry. I think, and I was thinking about it last night, that maybe there is something not 100% correct in my brain. And I know a lot of us, maybe none of us have got something 100% correct in our brain, but I think I don't understand myself. Obviously, there's a lot more to the sadness, which I won't kind of like go into. But I think the big part of it is just making me feel so severely lonely. When I live on my own, I work on my own, and I'm so fucking lonely. I feel so empty and alone. That the biggest thing for me in my life was kind of just to be loved wholeheartedly and accepted as I am. But then I'm thinking maybe I know that I'm not all of the problem, but I've had thoughts of thinking maybe I am the reason, because I need to sort out my mental state first. Like, I feel like I might have some kind of personality disorder, which is completely fine. I think it's just feeling lost in not understanding yourself is the hardest part, because you don't understand why you feel how you feel, why you do the things that you do. And I honestly don't know where to start in figuring that out. Like, who do I talk to? Do I go to the doctors? Do I look online for something? Anyone on here that I've got that follows me, or if you don't follow me and you can maybe relate to this, if you do suffer with any personality disorders, ADHD, BPD, like any kind of personality disorder, whatever it may be, how did you get diagnosed? Can you relate to any of the way that I'm feeling? And yeah, like where do I go? Like where do I start with all of it? Obviously I'm sorry for posting a post like this because I like posting happy fun stuff, but obviously you haven't seen me for a little while because I've just been really struggling with that, and I don't really know where to start. So it would really help, and I look like an ugly cry right now, if someone can help me out and give me advice on where I get started with all of this. Thank you guys. I love you guys, and sorry.